live right about now, honey. We are live. Hello, 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 hello. Ah, yes. Child, you gotta laugh sometime to keep from crying. What's going on, everybody? I want y'all to come on up in here, honey, and bring your cocktails, bring your teacups, bring your crumpets, honey. Get your gal pals, your fly guys, and your good Judies, child. Because, baby, it is that time, and you know what time it is. Because, darling, it's time to dish tea, and you're dishing tea, darlings, with Big Meat. And I have my wonderful, wonderful co-hosts with me. So we're going to start with the one and only Miss Aunt Nikki is up in here. Hey, Nikki Giggy.
Hey, everybody. I've been waiting to hear that for a long time, baby.
Okay.
Honey.
I got the big guy, Ally Big Red, is up in here with us. What's going on? What's going on?
What is the business, baby?
Well, darling, we are going to get into a couple of things up in here this evening because something came across the news today that has really taken me into a state of irateness that is beyond outrageousness that we must talk about. But before I get to it, I'm gonna lead up to a couple of things up in here, okay, so that we can kind of connect the dots with this thing, if you know what I mean, okay? Now, before we get started, we do have a special guest that's waiting in the room, honey. Comedian Ice Cream, honey, is going to be up in here. He's from Chi-Town, right?
No. Cream and Philly fella. He from goddamn where you from? Pittsburgh.
He'll tell us when he come up in here.
I was going to say, wait a minute.
Philly?
He ain't from
wait a minute now.
Philly, but cheesesteak. I'm right here.
Anyway, we have a special guest coming in that's going to weigh in on the topic to carry on. But before we get started, I need to give my girl a shout out because I'm telling you, I done fell in love with the product, honey. And though she's not officially a sponsor of the show, I'm going to make her a sponsor because, baby, I'm telling you, these cocktails. When I tell you that you need to sit down there and give my girl, Miss BB Red, honey, a holler, squeezes by BB Red. Let me tell you something, honey. You see this delicious, delicious.
All I'm gonna say is he was over here today. He ain't bring me one of them.
Listen, girl, they were in the freezer.
Oh.
Okay, they were in the freezer. And what
Red, I believe we should have all been able to sponsor this product together.
Okay.
From what I heard about that product, we won't make it through the show. 2 squirts.
Listen. Squeezes by BB Red. I need y'all to go to her Instagram page, honey. She is Squeezes by BB Red. She's right here in Atlanta. If you are in the Atlanta area, you see how cute this is, a squeeze bottle cocktail town. Okay, that'll get all the together. Isn't this just the darlingest thing? No, wait a minute.
Yes, it's great presentation. I love it.
Oh, fucking darling. I catch you. Ooh.
Remember how he was when we was at the basketball game? He ain't allowed to drink no alcohol while we doing a show.
This one got coconut. This is tequila, but it also got some coconut rum and stuff in here.
It's tequila?
This is tequila. Now, wait a minute.
Tequila, honey, now. Hold on.
Y'all who are a little sensitive and carrying on, y'all know I got a good mouth. But she has adult beverages, and then when you hear the names, you'll understand why. Because the one I already drank up, I drank up one already. This was called Eat My Pussy. Okay.
What's in that?
Okay. This one was tequila and carrying on. It was green. And green is one of my favorite colors. So this one was called Eat My Pussy, and that was gone.
Them green drinks always usually have like some sour apple and stuff like that, and they be good.
Now, mind you, honey, today is Tuesday. I got this Friday night, and I just finished it today. Okay. See, when you get the squeeze, The whole idea is just take a little squeeze, and you get so infused with the cocktail to where you don't need a whole lot. This thing, you can ride this damn thing. If you're a guzzler, you can ride this motherfucker all night. But if you got to just get your cocktail on, a couple of squeezes, child, you are good for the night. And then you can put it back in the freezer, child, and then you see it's all dripping, sweating, and carrying out. Because I had these in the freezer.
Okay, so make sure we get all the information so we can give her a holler.
This one here, this blue one right here, this one is called Spread My Cheeks.
It's called what now?
Spread My Cheeks.
And the other one was called what?
Eat My Pussy. This one here. This one here.
Okay, what's that one?
This one is called Make Me Nut. Okay. And this one.
Red, we done turned into that kind of show.
No, it's the drinks, chap. It's the drinks. This one is called. This one here is called.
We're fine with it all.
This is called Slob on the Dick.
Wait a damn minute. Look, Red, you got your drink.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Now she also does. She does Buzz cherries. This one was had vodka. So, honey, and you see, I got two left, child. But yeah, Buzz cherries, and she also does drunk gummies. So these are gummy bears. Okay. So again, I want y'all to go follow her on Instagram. She is Squeezes by BB Red. Let me put her banner up here. Let me put her banner there. Squeezes by BB Red. Okay, squeezable cocktails. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Phone number and everything. All right, Miss BB.
Honey, Fourth Ward Original. She's a mobile beverage catering service. Now, if you are within a 5-mile radius of her here in Atlanta, the delivery is free. But if you're not, then she'll charge you a delivery fee. But within 5 miles.
How close is she to us?
You right by me, honey. She comes to me.
Oh, well, my delivery free. Red, I'll just get yours.
Right. Okay.
We'll get yours.
So that's
you pick them up from over here.
That's right. I pull up like Huggies.
Okay. Go to her Instagram page and you will find Squeezes by BB Red, honey, for all of your cocktail needs. This is just the cutest little thing. And see I'm gonna say one more thing, because you know how you get friends that always want to try your cocktail or whatever. Girl, let me get a sip. And see, they ain't even have to put a mouth on or nothing. Squirt and go.
You could squirt them some in the shot glasses.
Hey, how many people in the green room?
Right now, ice cream here. Takara was here, but I think she just popped back out.
Okay. Who was here?
Takara, somebody named Takara Hill. She was here.
Okay. Well, is Ice Cream back?
No, he's back. I'm gonna bring him in a few moments. Okay, he's here. Well, here's the tea. Let me get the kids started with what it is that we're talking about.
Capital B.
Okay.
Dollars.
Because I want to start here because, as you guys know, here in Atlanta and across the country, we have started with phases 1 and phase 2 of the country starting to open up. Okay.
Right.
The problem that I'm having with it is that none of us are seeing anybody exercising or staying with the rules of social distancing and wearing the face masks and shit.
That's what's pissing me off.
I am so sick and motherfucking tired of seeing all these motherfucking people out at the beaches, out at the club. Child, the club ain't even supposed to be fucking open. Okay, because the bars are not supposed to be open yet. However, here's the caveat. Because Bulldogs is open because they are licensed. They have a license because they sell food. So they are not.
Because they sell food. That's
right.
why the ice bar is open too. They sell food.
Okay, they sell food. So it's like, okay, fine. So Bulldogs put out they little thing. Oh, we finna open. And the kids down here, baby, they're about to lose their goddamn minds. Okay, they're about ready to go and party and this, that, and the other. Now, part of the thing that I cannot stand. Okay, I cannot stand them. I do not like the fact that y'all are sitting up there saying that, number one, we're going to make sure that we sanitize everything. Number two, y'all gonna put these plastic barriers up Number 3, you talking about y'all gonna sit down here and take folks' temperature. You're gonna sit down there and take what the fuck?
At the bar?
Yes. What the fuck is taking my temperature supposed to tell you, motherfucker? Because most of the bitches that got the damn shit now don't even have motherfucking symptoms of the goddamn COVID.
Most of the people, and it's been like that. That's been the whole issue.
Ain't gonna be shit, bitch. I got hot flashes. My body temperature rises immediately. What? I may see a hot motherfucker walking down the goddamn a fat ass on a boy, honey, and a big old boy. I may see some big old boy titties or something that may get my temperature up, and you're gonna take my temperature and tell me that I might not be able to come to the bar. That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard. It is ridiculous, ridiculous, ridiculous. I can't stand that they doing that in all of the places. The government offices are done. When you come in, you got to get your temperature taken. What the fuck is taking my temperature supposed to tell you? You're not a medical fucking professional. What is taking my temperature supposed to tell you? That's the first thing. Second thing, I see y'all being social. You being social as fuck, but where is the distancing?
Thank you.
Distancing. We don't have this thing it's not contained, children. It is not contained. And I know there's a number of you who sitting up there saying, oh, this is bullshit. I know where it's hot. You're hot in the ass. You ready to go out here and enjoy your summer. I get it because I want to be out there too. But we don't have this thing contained, children. It is not contained. And now the new cases that they're having now, these folks are getting it because the other folks who are spreading it and it's airborne don't know that they have it because they don't show any symptoms. And if you got to still make an appointment to go take a test, because now that they got testing, they got the testing and shit, but you still got to make an appointment before you can get a test done. It doesn't make sense. But then here's the ticket. They got 2 different tests. Now the antibodies.
I say we talked about that. It's 2 tests.
The antibodies test don't even fucking half work because 50% of those tests are bogus. They're coming up false positives and all of that. So we do not have this under containment, children. So if we don't have it under containment, what the fuck are we doing? Okay? And how is it that y'all feel as though y'all are able to go and do whatever the hell this is that you think that you want to do?
Well, we know. We the 3 of us know that we are fucking livid behind this. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, okay, we already know where we stand as a team.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I'm saying, well, go ahead. I'm telling you, go ahead and bring them other people there. Let them get on in and get gone. Because let them say what they got to say, and then we're gonna take it from there. Because right now, if I start talking behind you, there's gonna be so much damn Navy talk up in here because my mouth is on fire right now.
Yeah, and like we actually went to the store today. I'm one of those people who really only go out if I have to.
Right.
Me, Meech, and Mook went to the store today. We looked like we was about to rob a bank when we hopped out the car. We was mad to fuck up. And I was mad that I forgot my gloves in the house. Child.
Right.
I said, Meech, bust the green room down. That way we let somebody else in later.
Okay.
All right. Well, hold on, because
I want to hear something outside me snapping, because if I go stalking right now, it's gonna be a problem.
And I feel you on that. So let me introduce this stream here, and then I'm gonna come back. So y'all put a pin here because we got to talk about the topic that has just hit a few hours ago, and that there is this Minneapolis police officer,
right,
who killed this. The guy's name is George Floyd. George Floyd was killed. Okay, because the police officer pulled him over. Whatever happened, we don't know this. We don't know why.
They caught him about fraud, like trying to bust a credit card in like a stop and go, like one of those little of those. The man that needed to die about that.
The problem is that the cop went too motherfucking far.
As usual.
You already got the man on the ground. You have him in handcuffs. But now put your motherfucking knee on this man's neck. Now
hold on, let me tell you this real quick, because I just saw different videos since we talked earlier. The reverse video, it was not just the one cop with the knee in the neck. There were 2 other cops alongside of him that we couldn't see from the angle of the person who was shooting the video. But there were people driving by in cars and stuff from the other side. So all 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. The one cop who didn't do shit to help.
That's the partner.
There were 2 others, like basically holding him down where his legs and stuff were.
See, and
so everybody's fired. Nobody's on motherfucking death leave or none of that bullshit. They fired, and their mayor is hot.
I am pissed because in this video, you see the officer, what I feel he is trying to, cool brother talk with the guy. And, I thought it was very condescending how he was talking to the guy. Okay. And he had his knee on this man's neck. Now, from what I'm hearing, that there's a 10-minute long video of this.
It's 10 minutes. I watched the whole thing.
He had his neck, the man's neck, under his knee for 5
minutes.
Okay.
5 long minutes.
I can't breathe. My body is starting to ache. Just take your knee off my neck. The cop is saying, well, why don't you just get in the car? He said, I can't, you own me. Well, why don't you just get in the car? That's on the tape. Why don't you get in the car? He says, I can't. Let me up so I can get in the car. What if you had a guy in the car? All you got to do is just get up and get in the car. And I said, see, right there, that's antagonizing, because if that man had to move, they'd have shot his ass. Okay?
Right.
They'd have shot him. So I'm pissed because they said at the 7-minute markers when the EMS had got there. But before,
wait a minute, you can see him go lifeless.
Yes.
You can see when he goes lifeless. I watched the whole damn thing. You can see where he goes from saying, I can't breathe. This man was calling for his mother. He wasn't a baby. He was a grown-ass man up in our age group calling for his mother.
See, and I'm having a very, 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 very hard time with this. And right now I'm starting to shake because I'm so evil. And I want to bring these folk up in here. Come on, Ice Cream. Come on up in here. And Takara, I got you up in here. Come on, Takara. I got you in here too, baby.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to
Hello, hello, hello.
I got you guys up in here. I want to I'm gonna open up the floor to the guests because I want you guys to say a few things, because see, I'm gonna let y'all talk and then I'm gonna come behind everybody, because right now I need to calm down, because as I'm talking, I'm shaking because this shit is pissing me off, and I need to call out to police officers, because I need you good motherfuckers out there. All you good cops, I need y'all to march like everybody else. March and come against the goddamn system and stop protecting this goddamn blue wall. And I understand it because I work security. I understand what that blue wall is. Are you trying to maintain, you got brotherhood? Are you trying to maintain that, you got somebody that's going to watch your back out there in the streets? Because we all know that inside, if you end up snitching or whatever, everybody there will leave you to your own defenses if you out there on the street and in some trouble and shit. Okay, we are, I've experienced it, and I know it. But we need you good cops to come against this bullshit, because this is it's getting too much out of hand. Guess I'm gonna start with you, Ice Cream. Come on up in here and talk to me.
Well, tell everybody who you are and where you're from and stuff, so the peoples know who you are. Ice Cream, can you hear us?
I can hear you, but I can't hear the guy that's speaking.
You couldn't hear Meech?
No, I cannot. I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Meech, one of the guests can't hear you. She can hear me. Well, you hear the Brad, say something.
Can you hear me, Takara?
Yeah, no, I can hear you. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we got
you.
you.
Yeah, I can hear you, but
Okay, can you
I
hear
can't
me?
hear Meech.
No,
Okay.
I can hear you guys, but can you hear me?
We can hear you now. We couldn't hear you at first.
Yeah.
Meech, say something. Say a couple more words. Takara is not hearing you.
A couple more words.
You get on my nerves. You still
No, I
can't
can hear
him?
everybody. Can y'all hear me?
Okay,
Yes.
what's going on?
Okay.
Let me unmute the mic. And then
Yeah, you had Takara's mic was mute.
no. She wasn't mute. I just muted it and brought it back up. Can you hear me now? Okay.
You still can't hear him, Takara?
Nope.
Now I can't hear you, Meech. What the hell?
I just muted my mic. Y'all going to talk.
Oh, okay. So, Ice Cream, tell everybody who you are, where you're from. Then Takara, you do the same thing, and then y'all come on and weigh in on this with us.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Can you hear
I can
me?
hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Go
Yes.
ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
We
can.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm comedian
can
Ice
hear you
Cream.
now.
All right. Cool. I'm comedian Ice Cream. You know, from Charleston, South Carolina. Been in Atlanta 20 plus years. And I'm definitely happy to be weighing in on this conversation because it's something that needs to be uh, uh, spoken about because it's getting out of hand for real.
Okay, Takara, let us know. Tell everybody who you are, where you from, baby.
Hi, I am hashtag Takara Hill. I'm from Chicago. I'm a business owner in Chicago. I have Lady T hair extensions and hair care product line and Deja Vu Salon. And I'm also a real estate broker.
Okay, how you guys? Okay, we all know as Black people how we feel about it. But tell me, was today anything different than when we seen these police doing this any other time?
I mean, they keep allowing it to happen. Like I saw a hashtag that said "I can't breathe." It was just a similar incident a couple of years ago with the black child,
Right.
and they had T-shirts "I can't breathe," and it was nothing
Hmm.
done to those police officers then. So with them thinking that they
Well,
can get away with it, and then we stand there and pick up a damn phone and record, but we don't help, we don't do nothing, we don't say nothing.
Thank you.
well, all four officers have been fired. They're not on administrative leave or anything because what we and I said this earlier. I don't know if you guys heard us. There were four officers involved. The one little Asian officer who was trying to like keep the peace with the people, and then there was another angle that we didn't see from that first video where there are two other officers on the other side who were basically like holding his legs down. So all four of
Well,
those
firing
officers
doesn't
have
bring a
been
life
fired.
back, but that doesn't bring a life
Yeah,
back.
exactly. And he should have died for trying to use a damn stolen credit card. Why am I dying for that?
Right. If you have laws that cover that type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, you shouldn't be out here fighting for your life against authorities that's supposed to be helping you. Whether they lock you up or not, they're supposed to be serving and protecting. But they ain't doing nothing but servicing themselves and protecting themselves in the brotherhood in the streets. And it's getting really ignorant and outrageous to me
Right.
because I'm gonna be honest with you. When you got excessive force or something, I've done security before, a lot of different angles, you know what I'm saying? You have to watch yourself because you will put yourself in a position to be the aggressor when you doggone handling a situation. They're not.
So Did you get a chance to see the whole video?
Yeah, I watched it over and over again. I mean, today, and literally, I'm glad this panel came up because I was really going to go live today and do a separate
I
segment
was too.
on Hot Radio because I was going to go in there and just let them know off top. I'm telling all my people at the radio station, fire their ass up. I'm livid. I'm really pissed off about it. So I'm
Oh,
like,
I'm coming on tomorrow. I'm
I'm
coming
pissed.
on tomorrow too. I'm gonna tell y'all because I have it up in front of me again, which keeps pissing me off. But I'm gonna tell you what caught my eye. And us being in film and stuff, you know how we looking for every little thing.
Right.
Not only did he just have his knee in that man's neck, but he had his hand in his pocket like it wasn't nothing.
Yep.
Pull up a picture. He got his hand in his pocket like he just chilling. Like this is cool. I
Right.
don't give a if you can't breathe. Fuck you and your breath.
Yeah.
He ain't doing nothing crazy. He ain't whatever. He just chilling on this man's neck with his hands in his pocket.
But here's the thing: if you guys go back and you research from back in the day, the ACLU spoke about not only the school to prison pipeline, but they spoke about where did the Ku Klux Klan go after they were dismantled. Most of those guys became police officers. So you have to
A
realize
lot of
that
them were
those
already
guys don't
police
have your best
officers.
interests at heart.
A lot of
Well,
them were
well, well, no, no,
already
no, no,
police
no, no,
officers,
no, no.
though.
Listen, listen. There were great officers out there at some point, but when they dismantled those guys and they started allowing anybody to join the force, most of the guys that joined the force, and this is documented by the ACLU. the American Civil Liberties Union. They said that most of the guys that were in the Klan, they only took it now to the police department because they became legalized murders. You know what I mean? So it's not just that this is not just happening by chance. It's happening because of what happened with those guys in the past. And those guys now are police officers. So they are now legally murdering, you know, African Americans. But what's happening now is, if you look at the last few years, go back, you know, prior to Trayvon Martin, prior to Tamir Rice, prior to John Crawford, you know, if you realize these guys were shot in states with open carry laws, even though Trayvon and Tamir didn't have a gun, but John Crawford was in Walmart and got gunned down by a SWAT team, basically, for having an air gun in a store that legally sold air guns.
Right.
So we have to just remember that it's not just this thing is not just happening by chance. But the great part about America is, as much as we may not agree with this, the great thing that's happening with America is they are now prosecuting these idiots because they're not just walking away anymore. What just happened with the young man in Brunswick, Georgia, Aubrey?
Yeah,
they would have got away with that had their own ignorance of recording it not put it into play.
Mm-hmm.
So now all three of them now being held with no bond and facing murder, you know, in the first degree or whatever it is that they're charging them with. So we just have to realize that it's changing. It's unfortunate we have to lose so many people, but it is actually changing. You know what I mean? It's sad, but these guys think they can get away. And listen, had George Zimmerman not got away with killing Trayvon Martin, it wouldn't have taken this long for them to start prosecuting most of these guys. Because remember, Jordan Davis got killed in the gas station by white privilege. His mother's now in I think in Congress here in whatever local government she is here in Atlanta. But Jordan Davis got murdered for loud music in Florida.
Right, that's right.
Remember?
That's right.
The guy shot Jordan Davis. So there's so many different accounts of what's going on that we just have to continue to stay vigilant. We need platforms like this to continue to attack all the wrongdoings and to keep awareness. And as frustrated as we all are, trust me, I got 5 boys. And let me tell you on this platform right now, my baby 28, there's no way in fucking hell am I gonna get on TV and say, let's all just get along or let's just do whatever. At that point, my life is completely over because I am gonna go and get my revenge on that family in some form or fashion because you have to feel how I feel. That's the bottom line.
Go right there.
I got sons, I got nephews, it's a lot of males in my family. These young boys don't know what they've been born into. And I promise you, I got a hot one for anybody who needs to come to them. I promise you. I promise you. I'm that silent nigga.
And you hate it. And you hate to sound like a vigilante. You hate to sound like an angry black man. But at some point,
I am.
Until you feel the pain that all these mothers, Trayvon's mother, the brother in St. Louis, that was in St. Louis that got killed, Michael Brown. Until you feel the pain that these families are feeling. Tamir Rice was 12. Right. Think about that. Right. What were we doing at 12? Most of us was playing Little League football at 12.
Right.
Tamir Rice was killed in 2 seconds at 12 years old. Mm-hmm. This brother that just got killed, and I just saw this story today prior to Big Red calling me about this podcast or this broadcast. And I'm telling you, this man with your knee on a man's neck and handcuffed, there's no way that's not murder. No way at all.
Let me address this because we got a comment
not
here.
Not for no 15 damn minutes. And they not a threat.
Right. The comment here says that's not the answer. But I'm going to suggest this because it's not maybe not the answer, but it is an answer. A answer.
I can hear him.
Huh?
No, Takara, I don't know why she still can't hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, yeah, I hear her. But here's the thing: it may not be the answer, but it is a answer, and we cannot disregard that because at this particular point, when folks are mad and upset and are looking for answers, here's the other thing too. When they, I'm honestly at this ever since Aubrey's murder. I'm sick of this. I don't want motherfucking justice. I want motherfucking action. Okay, I don't want justice because justice was served cold. Justice was served, and it was served cold when Zimmerman got off. Why? Because legally, they found a loophole in the law that got his bitch ass off. So justice was served. It was just served cold. I don't want motherfucking justice. I want action. And like you said, Cream, I want some the whole thing of it is, no, I want somebody to pay for what they've done. I want them to hurt like me. Now, murdering them or going eye for an eye may not be the answer for some people. There are some who feel that way. That's the street code. That's the law of the streets right there. You do me, I got to do unto the dude before the dude do unto you.
You're a black man. I experienced a black man. That's what I mean. Like, okay, like Takara, she's raising a black man.
Right.
So figure that out.
Okay.
Right.
Now here's the thing. Let's go here. Because what becomes the strategy? What becomes what it is that we need to do? Because I get tired of saying I'm sick and tired of this shit. I'm tired of saying that.
Right.
I'm tired of saying, okay, we need the police to get involved or whatever. Because I'm tired of saying that. Because right now, damn it, y'all ain't doing it. You ain't fucking doing it.
Right.
And the other
let me say this. Let me say this.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you what I get tired of. Every time something happens, we supposed to peaceful protest, we supposed to march, we supposed to pray. Let me tell you something. These motherfuckers have been nothing but violent since the day they stepped on the shores of Africa to take us off of it. They have been nothing but violent towards us. Everything they do is violent. But the second we turn around and act like we mad about something and about to do something, then we the big scary black, angry black woman and big scary black men.
Right.
That's a bunch of bullshit.
Right. Okay.
Because when you think about it,
hold on, Brian.
What you're saying is true because listen, here's the thing now. Listen, remember this. There was 9 people murdered in my hometown of Charleston, South Carolina, in a church.
Exactly.
Right.
Dylan Roof leaves South Carolina, gets caught in North Carolina, and they took that asshole to Burger King.
Right.
And then brought him back.
Right.
To serve justice. You understand?
Right.
Where has a black man ever murdered 9 people and was captured?
Right.
Okay. So when people start saying, "Oh, that's not the answer," my thing is, listen to me. Tupac said this years ago, and I want y'all to understand this now. Tupac said, "If I'm knocking on your door every day and I'm asking you, can I please have something to eat? And I see the food on the table and you say you have nothing to eat. And then I come back the next day and I'm knocking on the door and it becomes a song. Can I please have something to eat? Can you please feed me?" After a while, the song is going to change. I'm picking the lock, coming through the door, flat blasting, getting what, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So it makes sense that eventually you can't ask but so long before you start taking.
Because you become
you know what I mean?
Taste in the corner, right?
Look, don't make me turn to the biggie on that ass and I'll kick in the door waving the 4-4. Don't play with me.
Right. So after a while, it comes to the point where how long are you going to ask before you decide, to start saying, okay, now it's like what Malcolm X said, by any means necessary after a while. Because how many more babies do we have to lose? I'm 51. So when I see a 25-year-old young man get gunned down, I think about at 25, I was having my kids and I was taking care of my kids and I was working and I was doing stand-up comedy. I wasn't thinking about being murdered by the police, the very people that we pay through our taxes to protect us is killing us. So why are we paying taxes?
You know what's worrying me too? Because I do have 3.
You know what I mean?
Well, 4.
We're paying them to kill us. What we're doing.
I have
it
4
doesn't make
black
sense.
men. I have 33. Listen, I forget how old all my damn kids is. 33, 26, 22, and 22. Can y'all hear me? I think I lost. Meech, can you hear me? I sound different to myself.
Yeah, we got you. Go ahead.
Okay. Right. So I have 2 22-year-olds, a 26-year-old, and a 33-year-old men, besides my 2 daughters, who don't live in this state.
It happens.
You know, I also have a husband.
Yes.
Stupid.
I also have a husband of all them children. But the fact that I had to pray special prayers that when my black men walk out the door, even especially now because we're wearing masks and shit. So when are you about to use that against them? I thought it was somebody else because they had a mask on.
Okay.
This thing with our black men, it's like you so scared of them, and the reason why you're scared of them is because you're scared that they're going to do the same shit to you that you did to us. That's why you're scared, because for the majority part, I've never understood how we've been in a society where I feel like it's way fewer of them than it is of us. And I don't know if it's coming from that slave mentality or whatever, with that we shall overcome. Okay, well, I grew up in the Nation of Islam, so I wasn't on that Martin side. Sorry.
Okay.
I understood his message and I loved him for his message, but I was on like the Malcolm Militant side. That's how I grew up. I'll be 50 in like 2 weeks. I don't want to hear that peaceful kumbaya bullshit. Okay. I don't. Because all of our black men are dying. My brothers, my cousins, my uncles, my sons, my nephews. I'm sick of this shit. And I don't want to march. I don't want to march.
Okay, how about that?
And I don't want us to be stupid, even be burning our own shit down.
One of the big problems I see, one of the major problems with the entire whole situation, to me, I'm gonna tell you. And I don't know how far back y'all know how this goes, but there was a time where police officers weren't hired; they were appointed.
Right.
Right. Right. There was a political run that they had to do to become a police officer. That means they were brought in by the people. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. If we don't stand for something, we're gonna fall for anything.
All of it.
I'm trying to tell you. At what point, who voted for them to be hired like they work at Burger King when our lives are in their hands?
Let me go to some of these comments because they're coming up in here, and I want to make sure that we address them.
Okay.
Brian, I want to go back to him because he was saying, I'm gonna show it. He said, I hear you, I'm mad too, but if we want this shit to stop, you got to be smart. So we're going to get
what's some suggestions? Because I'm open for shit.
Another one of us behind bars and leave another family without a father and behind bars. He says we need to be smart. Let's see, this child here, Makisi, he said, do you know how we are feeling watching someone get killed? Okay.
Or keep watching people getting killed, because we keep watching it. It's not like it wasn't happening before. People just wasn't taping it before.
Okay. Oh, Keith, he likes to set up for tonight. Okay, that's cute. And then this one says, look what the white man is afraid of is he's losing his job, take their money away. This one says, so we need to stop fearing them. Okay.
Yeah.
Facts.
Look what happened to Tupac. Okay. Brian said he knew Tupac. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Ooh. Lorenzo says 45 open the door and it's open season on black men. Bad enough we're killing ourselves. Ah, okay.
That's true.
Oh, this is, the real big means of Black Mafia gets Black Mafia family gets out of federal prison tomorrow early due to coronavirus. Oh, really? That's interesting. Okay. Okay, but I am the real Big Meats too, honey. We just got the same name. Okay. Malcolm changed his mind after he went to Mecca. Okay, yeah.
But listen, but he didn't change. He didn't change his mindset of how we needed to do things. He did not change what needed to be done. What he changed was all the views that he took from Elijah Muhammad on calling every white man a devil and no white man could be allies with us and stuff like that. He still felt like we needed to be a force. But it wasn't about violence. It was just about the sit-ins and everything wasn't going to do it.
Nikki, is it true that he changed his views about Elijah Muhammad based on the activities that Elijah Muhammad were doing behind closed doors?
Yeah, well, what happened? Well, the thing was, he found out about the things like all the young wives and all that stuff, right? Now, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He found out about that, but he didn't leave then. He didn't leave then. He left after going to. He didn't leave. Let's be clear. He didn't leave. He got put out.
Right.
Okay. He got put out because when they put him on that 90-day don't say nothing, he felt like he knew it wasn't going to come back. Yes, he had spoken to all the young women, and I found out about that as I was growing up because I think one or two of the women were actually in Philly. So when he goes to Mecca, right, he sees Muslims from all around the world, which there are white Muslims, black Muslims, Chinese Muslims. There are Muslims all around the world.
Right.
So it was basically, it debunked the thing that Elijah Muhammad had said is only for us. They're white, they white devils, they don't care about us, they hate us. Now, what he did say was he may have been right about the ones in America for the most part, but it wasn't every white man. It wasn't every white person. So yes, he changed the way his thought process was, but he said out his own mouth, and I listened to Malcolm, y'all know, I listen to old Malcolm X interviews, the autobiography, I do it often. What he said was he wouldn't have left because the nation had built something too great for Black people to make us be honored by ourselves, be proud of ourselves, of who we were. They took people off the street, off of drugs, out of prostitution, all kinds of stuff. He would have still rocked out with him just because he didn't want to dismantle all the good that the nation had bought. He said that. And this was after he was gone. He said, I didn't leave. I was put out.
Let me put a pin right there because see, here's something that I want folks to understand. And you said it, Nikki, but I'm gonna word it this way. By any means necessary is not a battle cry for violence. Right. Okay. By any means necessary means just that. By any means necessary.
Right.
Okay? Now, and a lot of folks always think that means that okay, we automatically go toe to toe, and we finna get
and shoot it up. Yeah, it didn't mean that. It meant by whatever means could be necessary. That don't automatically mean shoot it the fuck up.
Right.
It means find the means that's going to best suit this situation.
Exactly.
But I do agree with you, Carl Blackwell. Until cops start getting stomped the fuck out, shit will continue. Yup.
You know what? And it's sad. It is sad to go there because see, here's where it is. And this is why I'm this is a battle cry and a plead to all of the good cops. Because we need y'all to open up y'all motherfucking mouths. Don't just sit up there and do just commentaries like we do. We need y'all to be on that motherfucking, y'all need to lead the protest marches. Y'all need to be the ones to say, yes. If y'all remember right after, was it Michael Brown? And yeah, because it was the I can't breathe. And then all of a sudden they started doing their own funky ass t-shirts that said Blue Lives Matter too.
Blue Lives Matter, that bullshit.
And
nobody didn't say that your life didn't matter. But the point of the fact is y'all acting like Black lives don't matter. You don't have to say Blue Lives Matter because we know if somebody shoot a cop, the whole motherfucking city gets shut down till they find that motherfucker.
Exactly. And see what pissed me off about that was the fact that they came about doing it in a way that I felt was derogatory, insulting, and yeah, they had a platform to say, okay, we're out here, and I understand, this is, the thing is, or the thought is, if I'm leaving to go to work, I need to come back home, knowing that you are in a stressful job to where the likelihood of you getting hurt is a 90 to 1 chance, you're going, something's going to happen. The odds are very high. So understanding all that is one thing, but it was very condescending and disrespectful because the way how they came about it, because it seemed like it was all the white cops that did that Blue Lives Matter bullshit, because none of the black cops were standing behind that at first. Then when we started seeing more black cops do it, then we started getting this string of cop killing when they were ambushing cops and just blowing the fuck out of them and carrying on. Then all of a sudden it was like, oh my God, oh my God. It became an oh my God moment, but it wasn't an oh my God moment when we sit up here talking about this. And
do you know what, Meech? That is the thing, because nobody wants to see all out war on them either. And that's what they're not getting. The thing is, stop letting it be all out war on our people.
Exactly.
Nobody wants to see cops getting gunned down either. But we don't want to see our kids, our brothers, our fathers, our cousins, our uncles. Nobody wants to see them constantly being gunned down for nothing. Most of the people, I haven't seen a one on video yet where somebody was shooting at their ass and then they got shot the fuck up. Because you ain't gonna hear nobody saying, oh my God, they shouldn't have killed them. Bitch, you were shooting at me, so I shot the fuck back.
Hold on, because here goes this comment that I got
comment right here. Look at this comment.
Yeah, get that. Good cops need protection too. They just can't speak out for the heck of it. Who's going to protect them once they break the blue wall of silence? That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. If they can all get together.
Right.
They need to all get together, because I have a lot of people that I love and care about on the police force who I've purposely not talked about this with them.
Right.
Because I know the repercussions of being able to point out the fucked up nigga in the squad, especially if they white, because the hierarchy of it is going to be white.
Right.
So it's hard, but those people need to come together. We've been forming secret societies like since the beginning of time, since them motherfuckers have. So get y'all asses together. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Masons on the police force. Sir, up there. Sir, up there. Look.
Let me go there. Let me go there, because you're talking about the Masons, but I want to go to all the goddamn fraternities. Where
all fraternities,
all them motherfuckers that y'all say y'all done pledged y'all life to, and damn it, we got this shit going on. A lot of y'all, some of y'all got your jobs because you're damn frat brothers and shit. Where are y'all to galvanize, to sit down?
Where's that brotherhood to overpower the bullshit brotherhood?
Yeah. Right.
Where's it? What is it? Everybody got blinders on? A bunch of fucking sugar horses.
Wait a minute. Look, I'm gonna tell you a group of them that got on Lil Boosie for wearing a shirt at a game. And they was threatening Lil Boosie.
Who was that? Was that the Kappas?
The Kappas was
the Kappas was not playing. Don't you put my motherfucking shirt on?
Nothing. I ain't seen nothing. I ain't seen them say nothing about none of this stuff that went on with Aubrey. All the thing that just happened with this young man just today.
Right.
No doggone, no negative signs. I ain't
none of them, bro.
And here's the thing, though. I don't necessarily need to see y'all do it, but if we saw some change. No, because I know that those societies are not for everybody. But how about you use your societies to make some changes?
When shit
start changing, like I don't need to see you do it. I just need to see it change.
here's where I'm going to say I do want to see it, because God damn it, y'all want to sit up there and come against my community. Y'all want to come against the LGBT community and say we not out there fighting for the blacks and carrying on. And I stood behind that point, because yes, as a community, we can do better. Okay, yes, the fuck we can. We could do better and galvanizing and fighting for all the causes that are social justice causes that makes no sense, and fight against or go against the grain of equality for all. But God damn it, if you go come against me, then damn it, I'm gonna come against all these other fraternities and sororities and stuff who not coming together as a goddamn group. That's what the fuck you said. Y'all say that y'all together for community motherfucking service. The community getting shot down, damn it. I need to hear y'all in your motherfucking numbers and in your colors like you do everything else. For the boys in blue, the girls in blue. I need for the good ones. All of y'all who we know are doing the right thing.
You know what?
And all of that. I need all of y'all to get together to make this shit happen. Go on, Red.
Let me tell you something. No, this is something I witnessed, and I'm going by what you're saying. Okay, you remember when we were growing up, it was cool to see a police officer and talk to him.
Right.
It was.
It was, yeah.
Just the
They
other
come, they play with the kids, they stop and check on the neighborhood.
Hold on, Nikki. I just realized something I witnessed not even 72 hours ago. It was a doggone police officer standing in the store. He was doggone in line in front of me, and somebody had their kid next to him. They were in line next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And the lady was like, no, the cop turned around and he was like, he's speaking to the lady. They both waiting to be served. Then he turned around to he saw the little boy, and he spoke to the little boy. He was like, hey, what's going on, little fella? It's a white cop now, right? In uniform.
Mm-hmm.
He like, what's going on, little fella? That little boy couldn't have been but 5 or 6. Looked at him like, motherfucker, no.
Okay.
Because I know one day you could shoot me the fuck down.
And I speak to that officer. And when the officer did the whole thing, you know, I like, hey, what's up, little fella, like that? Reaches his hand, that motherfucker leaned back, looked at him like, motherfucker, no. I mean, didn't say a word. And I was standing right behind him, and I said, wow, times have totally changed. Because it used to be, hey, Officer Friendly, hey, Mr. Officer, hey, blah, 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 blah. All that
shit, the drug dealers would talk to the cops if they thought it was going to make them not mess with their ass. What the fuck?
That little boy.
Somebody just wrote, it starts at home. Listen, we've been given the do right by the police lectures since we were kids.
You're right.
I'm 51, bro. And I've heard for years and years and years, do what's right, do what's right. Even when you comply, you get killed. Look at the gentleman in the car with his family, his girl and his daughter in the back seat. I forgot his name. Yeah, this brother didn't even have a police record. And he had a concealed carry permit. And they shot and killed him in the car with his daughter. And everybody knows there's not a black man in this country unless he's deranged. But there's no black man in his right mind with his woman and his child in the car that's going to have a shootout with the police.
How about that?
None.
Right.
You can't find one in his right mind unless he's mentally ill and something's going on. There's not one in his right mind out of 43 million black Americans in the country and probably 20 or 30 something million black men. You can't find one that'll tell you if my baby's in the back seat, my girl is driving, and I got a gun that I'm going to engage an officer. There's not one.
Right.
But yet I've seen a video where a white drunk man come out with a shotgun.
Yes.
Shotgun.
Yes.
To the police. Yeah. And they took this nigga down.
Ran the fuck up on him. Yeah. Yeah. Ran the fuck
up. But he's alive. He's alive and well.
And
there was a guy with an AK-47 walking back and forth up and down the street in front of the police and all the police out there, and all they kept saying was, well, man, look here, man, just lay the weapon down, we can have a talk. That's all they were doing.
Right.
Talking to this man like they was negotiating with this motherfucker like he had a banana in his hand.
And I let me put a proviso here because I want people to hear this. Because see, every time that y'all hear black folks go into this kind of conversation, y'all think that we're advocating for the police to just kill them because you kill black folks. That's not what we're saying here. What we're saying,
I'm just telling you to stop killing us.
What we're saying here is, if you have enough training and if you know how to negotiate this and know how to not use harmful violence here, then that should be done unilaterally across the motherfucking board. Okay? Because you're not, I get tired of y'all hiding behind the argument of, I was afraid for my life. Because if you're that motherfucker scary, you don't need to be in that uniform. And if you're that scary, you don't.
How you that scared for somebody that don't have no weapons, but you perfectly fine with a motherfucker with an assault rifle and a shotgun?
Right. You have to say that one more time. Say that again. Yeah. How the hell are you scared of somebody who ain't got a motherfucking weapon? But you want to somebody with a K-47 shotgun rifle, something.
You have a conversation with this motherfucker.
Right. Or that crazy little boy from where you from, Ice Cream. How the fuck you just shoot up 7 people in the church? And you got to go to Burger King and shit. And they put a bulletproof vest on your ass. Nine people. And they put a bulletproof vest on your ass. So wouldn't nobody else shoot you?
Here's the thing. You know, D.L. Hughley had the best line that I've heard in probably the last 10 years. He said the most dangerous place that black people exist
if you go
is in
Uncle
white
Meech's
people's minds.
Facebook page. We on the line.
Did you hear that?
But
that's the most. He said the most dangerous place we exist is in the mind of white people.
That's right.
Yes. Oh, I did hear DL say that.
Yeah. It is absolutely true.
He said
it's absolutely true.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because how can you be afraid of somebody that you've never really interact with?
Well,
you don't even know them.
Answer me this, y'all. Is teachers and stuff that can't work outside of the districts that they live or something?
Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. Press pause. Because I got to get into these comments because see, we're about to have a disagreement.
Okay. Red, tell me why he reading that because why can't police officers not be able to work where they don't live? Police your own fucking neighborhoods. How about that?
Okay, let's start here with this because let's not
live where they work either.
Because they're bringing up a lot of shit here.
First go ahead.
Got Theo that says we as people need to come together and raise our voices. This forum is a good start. The blackout is set for July 7th is another. Money is power on this planet. Every time we back a leader or he or she is taken out in one way or another, let's do this. But here's something
I agree.
Yeah, I agree with that too. Cole is saying they did the same thing for the white motherfucker that shot up the church or the school shootings, took him to Burger King. Okay.
Right.
All right, now hold on, because see, Brian is saying that we missing the point. He said,
what's the point?
I'm trying to, and I'm wondering if he's talking to us or if he's responding to Cole. Not going to happen. Look, you're missing the point. Otis has said, remember, police want to go home too. Yes, we know that because that there is.
So do we.
Okay.
Hey, Brian, can you tell us what point we missing? Because you might have put it up while we was in the middle of talking and we didn't get it.
No, I'm going down. He said you were talking about the wrong thing. Okay. And then let's see. Quit thinking that training is going to change. You can't train a racist. Okay. And
they need to go to like what I said. If you don't live in that district and whatever, you shouldn't be policing it.
Okay, Brian, he said to me that I'm missing the point. Brian, okay, explain yourself, Brian. Let me hear what the hell you talking about. Because my whole thing is, and what I'm getting from Brian, he's one of those, you know, to fight the system, you got to fight within the system to change it. And I'm one of those people too.
I believe that.
I believe that wholeheartedly because you can't fight what you don't know. And that's the one thing about the radical children.
He's about to put up his point. He said, here's the point. So I guess he's typing it.
The thing of it is that you the radical children who want to go and be violent all the goddamn time, they coming from a place to where they've thought about it, but they don't know what the system, how the system works. They want to go in and just change it without understanding the function. Okay,
right.
And that there is also not a positive response to it, because what it does, it leads to a whole bunch of damn anarchy and mess that we got to sort through because nobody thought about it. Okay, all you know is I'm mad as hell. I'm not gonna take it no more. They're like with the women goddamn bras, but now you got to go buy some new ones because bitch, your titties hanging all over.
Because you done burnt them. Exactly. Remember I said that earlier. Don't go burn up your shit. Why the fuck you burning down our shit? We need that.
Okay, Brian is saying you have to change the way police engage without accountability. You have to change the way the police engaged. Okay, they engage. They are engaging without accountability. Well, honey,
exactly.
We've been saying that from the top. That's what I'm saying. The good cops need to be the ones that sit down there and call for that.
But they wouldn't. They wouldn't engage in no negativity where they have to be accountable for anything. Like Nikki said, if they police their own damn communities.
Right. Okay. Because there are jobs where if you don't live there, you can't work there. I think it's teachers, if I'm not mistaken. Police need to be the same way. Police where the fuck you live at. Because if you don't have that crime and it's okay for you to deal with the white motherfucker cussing you out and all kinds of stuff, and you can absolutely de-escalate that situation. I've seen black cops in the hoods of Philly de-escalate situations in the hood because they know how to talk to those people. So you shouldn't have people who do not understand that demographic of people of where you working there. That's period. You shouldn't be there because you so scared somebody gonna shoot you. You shooting a kid that had a toy gun in the goddamn park.
Okay.
So why the fuck y'all selling toy guns to our kids?
How about that? Hold on, because Brian continues. He says, let me put the other one up here first. He said the police have a license to kill because in the police laws, if you feel threatened, they can kill you. Okay.
Yeah, but they always feel threatened. That's the fucking problem.
If they feel threatened, they are saying, I was afraid for my life. That's what I'm saying. We already said that. We're saying the same thing, but you're coming at it from a different vantage point of the more peaceful approach. And your solution, from what I'm hearing, is that we have to change the laws because their laws and the way how they are trained and everything that inbreds them is saying that shoot first, ask questions later, and then hide behind the mask of I'm afraid for my life. And that is what we're saying, because those who are the good cops who understand what the hell that language is, they are the ones that got to come out and speak that language to us and fight. They got to leave the goddamn fight because that's their language. They have
now
to.
I will give them 1 point. 1 point today. It's still 100. It's still 99 more to go. But the fact that they were not put on administrative leave, but they asses is fired. I'm gonna take that 1 point. But I don't give a fuck. Just like with Aubrey, until your ass is convicted and the fuck locked up, I ain't trying to hear it. I ain't trying to hear it. And in public, what you call that? General population, bitch. No motherfucking PC for your ass.
Okay.
I don't want to hear it. Like you said, bitch, I don't want no fucking justice. Because it ain't our system. It's just his system.
Right. How about that?
It was just us, but it wasn't just us. It was just them.
Okay.
That's what the fuck that shit is.
Cole is saying it may lead to a bloodbath, but maybe that's what it will take. As long as they slap cops on the wrist, there will not be any change, period. Okay.
And listen, I hate to agree with Cole.
No, Cole. There's change already happening before your eyes if you just watch what's happening. Remember, if you go back some with the let's go back to Trayvon Martin. They didn't convict George Zimmerman, who was a watchman, supposed to be a neighborhood watchman, right? Okay, but when the gentleman that shot Jordan Davis at the gas station tried that same thing, I was feared for my life. He had a gun. They convicted him and gave him 25 years.
Right.
Then they were an officer in South Carolina in Charleston that shot before the other gentleman that got shot in the back. There was another guy at a gas station that got shot by a cop who asked for his ID. When he goes to the car to get the ID, they shoot him, and that guy got convicted. So now you have cops getting convicted for what they're doing wrong.
Right.
So the change is happening, but like everything else is slow to turn, but it's turning. You see?
Now, this is what I was about to say when Cole said. Go ahead.
No, as long as we can keep shedding light. You know what I mean? As long as we can keep light on it, it's going to change, because it can't stay the same. Because remember, we're not the only ones outraged. White America is outraged.
They mayor is not having it. They mayor went on the news, got on Twitter. He was not for the bullshit. Okay?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Mayor.
So what's happening is, now you got to remember with politics, and I just want to add this in real quick. With politics, we have a lot of old white men that's been around for 50, 60 years. But if you watch what happened during the last election, not the presidential election, but the election for the Congress and the Senate, in the House, a lot of younger people won. A lot of younger people, when I say younger, I mean in their late 30s, early 40s.
Yeah.
And a lot of women won. So what's happening is,
I believe them higher officers need to stop letting them old ass men in there too. Like our president, if you already 60, you shouldn't be able to run. I just feel like that. Because they getting old. And I know, because you 51. I'm about to be 50 on my birthday. Look, don't let the good genes fool you, honey. But I'm just saying.
No, what I'm saying,
I'll be 50 in 2 weeks.
It's okay. Listen, it's okay if they run, but we need to make sure that they don't have the views of the past. You know what I mean?
Well, they need psych evals. They need psych evals. And I said, Mitch, remember I said this before. We need a psych eval from motherfucking Switzerland, where they ain't got no pony in our race.
Okay.
We need a psychologist from Switzerland to do the psych eval. You can't buy these motherfuckers up. They don't give a fuck. They laughing at us anyway. Let them do it.
Right.
Now, what I was saying about what's his name, who said it got to be a bloodbath. When I said I agree, what I meant was, right now there is a bloodbath happening through COVID-19 and through all of us who keep listening to these old white people telling you it's okay to go the fuck outside. Because the minute they found out that it affected us faster than it affected them, then all of a sudden shit can open back up. So it's blood blast happening, but we the ones that keep losing.
But wait a minute, sis. Wait a minute now. Remember, when this whole thing started, you didn't see no cases with us. It only happened after Idris Elba said he was symptomatic and he got it. Because remember now, at first, there was no cases of African Americans. But
I'm going to tell you, because personally I know different. I know personally different. Because from the onset of it, my aunt had it and just came out of her coma. Like, what was that, y'all, 2 weeks ago?
No, I feel you. But listen to what I'm trying to tell you. What I'm trying to tell you is, listen, there's always bigger money in saying things affect us. Because answer me this. How the hell are we only 13% of the country, but everything is bigger with us?
Yeah.
You understand?
Everything.
Yeah.
There's no way. And plus, on top of that, if you look at us, what we do is we don't put our elderly parents and grandmothers in nursing homes.
Damn home.
We take care of them at the house.
Right.
Look,
so you're not
we get a hospital bed and put it in the motherfucking living room.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Because I don't want Susie and them taking care of my damn mama. Okay? Because I don't know what the fuck y'all doing. I worked in mental health for 20-something years. I don't trust y'all niggas.
That's my point. My point is, we don't abandon our elderly to homes, to nursing homes, to whatever. First, one of our family members is going to definitely take care of. Look, I just lost an uncle a couple weeks ago. We buried him last Sunday, right? Like a week ago or whatever. We buried him. So it was outside, of course, because you can't be in the church. Everybody was social distancing, mask, whatever. It was only a certain amount of people that could come, right? Okay. But my aunt and my uncle in their 80s, her daughter is not dermatologist. She's a I can't think of it right now, but she has a she has a dental practice, right?
Okay.
Multi-millionaire. Never put her mother and father in a nursing home. She paid somebody to come to their home to take care of them, and she just happened to lose her father. You feel me? Like, we don't put people in homes. So you're not going to tell me that we have this many, it's only 13% of us in the country out of 331 million people, and we're the most that's affected. Are you kidding me? I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that at all, especially when we started out where there was no cases of us at all.
Right.
But anything they sensationalize with us, it makes sense because it's good news. Like Chicago, oh, it's a lot of killings. I performed in Chicago. We outside the spot, standing outside, cars driving by. It's 500 people out there and no incidences at all.
Okay, let me.
But don't forget that a lot of us could be carriers. Don't forget that.
Right.
Comment for a moment.
So they sensationalize everything with us is what it is. So I mean, listen, I'm not saying that we don't, and no, you know, it can happen to anybody, but I'm just saying the narrative is always African Americans this and African Americans that.
Right.
Now the reason I'm gonna tell you why real quick before you go to comments, Meech. The reason why I believe it when they talk about us, because remember when Mr. White Man said we could go outside. Miss Keisha said, stay your ass in the goddamn house. Okay? They asked Miss Keisha when she opened up the stuff. Miss Keisha said, I open a tennis court before I open a basketball court. Okay? I read between the lines. Listen, I'm listening to our Keisha, okay?
Everything that the motherfucking Kemp opened up was doggone businesses that are patronized predominantly by black people.
Exactly, Red. So when Keisha said, well, I'll open a tennis court before I open a basketball court, she was letting you motherfuckers know. He's opening up all the shit that we go to. But how many of us run into the tennis court?
Well, no golf course and country clubs opening up.
How about that?
Well, your number 45 orange ass was playing, but he opened up the churches, but this bitch ain't go to church. He went to go play golf.
Not Mr. 2 Corinthians.
Listen, y'all seen that thing I sent y'all? What's the man? What church? Where did that man come from, Meech? That link that I sent you. What church was he in? Detroit or was he in Chicago? That pastor.
I forget where he was.
Let me tell you, this pastor said, "Hey, Red." He said, "Let me tell my congregation. You know, he been doing this thing to YouTube service." He said, don't email me, don't call me, don't text me, don't DM me. These doors are not opening. They open when the NBA open. They open when the White House open again for damn tours. They open again when the governor's mansion open for tours. Y'all ain't got to wonder if the church doors is opening. They not. Period.
How about
I'm going to keep on giving it to y'all just like this. We've been having service through the airways. He said, church ain't that daggone building. Okay? I could still give y'all the message. He said, until God, Lord, I almost fell out my bed. He said, till God pour the water down on my head, burn me on my feet with the Holy Ghost fire, and knock me upside my head and tell me to open the door, the doors ain't opening.
Okay. All right. Now press pause right there. Let me go to the comments.
Go ahead.
I want to make sure that the people are being heard as well, because there is for the people, honey. You say, yes, we can make noise. We look at the police commissioner, the mayor, the governor, replace them. This is the time when people are saying our black women can change the election. Okay, now hold on. Let me comment on that.
Oh boy.
Let me comment on that because
I wasn't sure. Can you read that again? I'm listening. I wasn't reading it, but can you read it again? I didn't hear it properly. I don't think.
He said, yes, we can make noise. We look at the police commissioner, the mayor, the governor, replace them. This is the time when people are saying our black women can change the election. Here's what. Let me go here, because I am one who truly believe in the power of the vote. I believe and stand by all what it means. At the same time, we have to make sure that we have a political front. See, you change the vote or whatever and go to the ballot box, but one of the things that we as blacks don't have, we don't have the economic power to be taken seriously for it.
Oh, we do. We do. We don't put it in the right place.
Okay, how about that one? Okay, let's go with that one there. If we don't learn,
I don't think we get educated enough. A lot of black people don't get educated when it comes to, I'm gonna say, our local politics.
Okay, and now let's go there, because Otis was saying that too. Because Cole is such a damn radical as and I love it, because he, as a white guy, you know, and let me say, Cole, you want to come in on the conversation, but this is a panel, so everybody who's in got the link to come in. I can't just send you the link because you can't get the link. This was already set. It's not like Facebook Live where I could just bring you in on it. So this is a little different setup. That's how come I can't get you in. But he is one who is very, very, very to the street, in your face, you know, fuck it, you know, kill up a whole bunch of motherfuckers so they can understand the point. Okay.
Okay. We can't kill up all of the people called.
But see, here's the thing though. Here's the thing, because see, that coming from a white man's mouth is not considered to be radical. That's considered to be militia, because that there is what the NRA and all those who fight for the Second Amendment and shit, this is what they do. It's not, so him saying that is not necessarily going to, you know, it won't be taken so negatively. Okay. In this particular space, it might be, because it's a lot of black folks up in here, and you sit up here and you'll hear folks say, okay, that may not be the way to go, blah, 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 blah. But he is somebody who is fed up as well against the system. And coming from his particular perspective, it's like, okay, that's something to consider. What is all that? Girl, I'm going to mute your mic, child, until you're ready.
Oh, yeah, mute my mic. Oh, I'm doing chores, trying to multitask. Sorry, y'all.
Okay. She stood up there. Okay. But him saying all of that, honey, it would not be considered to be something negative, because we hear that all the time from the militia and from those who are, you know, ready to overthrow the government, or at least won't change. And so here, what we have to do is find a happy medium, because just like we're saying, the black folks who are by any means necessary, I think that means to take it to the street all the time. We have to find the happy medium to say, okay, let's channel our anger to where it makes sense. Because yeah, I'm mad as fuck. I'm done with all this shit, and I don't want justice. I want action, but I want action that's going to make some sense, because I don't want a bloodbath. Because killing everybody, then what? Everybody be dead, but the problem ain't going no goddamn well, because you done raised your kids to believe this shit. You know, whoever mad at you for killing their loved one now gonna retaliate on you, and it's gonna do nothing but just keep festering the goddamn the thing, you know. So yeah, Otis says we need to use this same energy in our own communities as well. I totally agree, Otis, because see, this goes back to the local politics. We have to pay attention to the local stuff. Everybody get all upset about the presidential shit, okay, the president, and maybe the Congress and the senators are carrying on. But you got to start with the school superintendents. You got to start with your aldermen and carrying on. You got to start there. Why? Because those folks are tangible. You in their face constantly. They live in your community. When you make a stink about them, y'all go marching down to City Hall or whatever, you right there at them. Okay, you can make change right there. But again, we all need to have some kind of galvanizing mindset in order to bring all this about. But when we galvanize, children, we cannot nitpick the motherfucking coming together, because if we gonna come together, we got to make sure that the uniform message is the same. You can't sit down there and say, oh, because you got on stripes and I got on a solid, that my voice ain't being taken seriously. Because no, I got on emerald green and you got on hunter green, and that ain't the same thing. And I feel disrespected because you ain't hearing me. Bitch, it's green. Can we just say you got on motherfucking green and move to the goddamn front of the damn line? Steve? I'm gonna sit down here and play this motherfucker.
Hey, fuck all that. Fuck all that, okay? I charge Oprah Winfrey. I charge Michael Jordan. I charge Al Sharpton.
Am I still muted?
You understand? I charge all these leaders of these major corporations and these churches that are black. These black leaders that's right in our communities and living in our neighborhoods. I charge them with the organization of making this thing happen the right way. Instead of everybody lining up to get the new Jordan, you need to line up in front of City Hall and make something happen.
Amen.
Oh, now that motherfucking there. Because I would love to see folks who they shut down Atlanta. Atlanta made the goddamn news again because when they opened up Atlanta, the first day they opened up the goddamn malls, these old sons of bitches done went out there to go buy them goddamn Jordans because the Jordans went on sale the same goddamn day.
Same day.
Well, here, but listen. Well, here's the thing about that. Let me give it to you like a retired 22-year-old Marine Corps cat gave it to me. Well, Army cat gave it to me. He said, "Listen, man," and I talked to a couple people that was out there at Greenbrier Mall. They said, "Listen, the news and people that came by that took the pictures sensationalized it. Remember when they opened the mall for the first time." He said the Jordans were on sale. People were going to buy them, right?
Right.
He also said that when the reason why the line was out the mall was because if you went in the mall to other stores, there wasn't a line. But the line was for the store that was selling the Jordans. And because of social distancing, it came out the door. So it wasn't like it was 200 people in the store and 200 people in the line. Mm-hmm. He said there were X amount of people in the store because there was only letting like 10 or 15 people in the store at a time. So it made it look like the line was long, but it wasn't as bad as it looked on the news. And that's what he was telling me. So he said, and I agree with that because if you got me 6 feet apart, or 4 feet apart, it looks bad. But if you're only letting 10 people in the store, the store's on that end where the door was, people had to line up out the door to get the Jordan. So it wasn't like it was what they said it was.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'ma only give you that because they want to sit up there and say this got their social distancing shit. But the first time that they did that shit when we got the stimulus package, before we had there was social distancing and shit, the damn line wrapped around the goddamn mall. So this is a pattern. They know to do this. Okay. The first
I agree. I
will acquiesce to that.
All look like Freaknik.
Okay, right. I will acquiesce to that just for a minute because the social distancing thing. All right, that's a valid point. I can't fuck with it because I hate going to the post office because it looked like
I wasn't there, so I didn't know. Yeah, I get it.
But at the same time, all that. But I'm gonna say this because most of the folks when they got out the damn side of the door, they wasn't socially distanced. They wasn't 6 feet apart outside that motherfucking mall.
No, absolutely. No, I agree. I agree. I totally agree.
So now I would give that argument to a point, but to tie it all in, that same fervor that everybody have to go get the latest Jordans and shit, need to be the same energy that we give when we got shit like this that's going on. We need to, all these motherfuckers that sit down here, we can sit up here and say we pissed and carrying on and this, that, and the other. Oh, that. Okay. You don't get the hotheads that's going to be wanting to go out there and ready to fight and ready to shoot up and tear up some shit and break in somebody's car. Bullshit.
Right.
All right. That's hotheads, and we know we're going to have them. At the same time, we got to have enough motherfuckers that'll snatch them little punks and be like, bitch, this ain't the way we're doing this. Okay, so that we could sit down there and guide this thing to where they would listen to us. Now, yes, there are moments where, okay, my voice may not be, you know how y'all got kids, and you know when you sit down there and say, okay, I done told you to sit down, I done told you to stop, but they don't get it until you turn around and put the wrath of God in them. But didn't I tell you to sit your motherfucking ass down? The fuck up.
Your ass down.
Okay? Or that talking through the teeth. You better sit your motherfucking
Sit the fuck down. Didn't I tell
right.
you?
They don't get it until we do that. And sometimes, to Cole's point, yes, sometimes that is going to be that the enemy is necessary. Okay. But at the same time, we have got to learn how to make this shit work. We got to channel this energy to where we go use our powers for good and not let it blow up in. We become our own Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and then the damn Trinity thing blow up in our face. I love how you put that, Red, because those who got the goddamn money to do it are the ones who we charge to do this. I'm going to all the goddamn rappers too, because y'all the ones who got the voice on the motherfucking street, and y'all got the motherfucking money. We got more millionaires in that damn hip hop community than anything. If Snoop can get his ass up there and cuss Gail the fuck out,
You're right.
if Snoop can get his ass up
Can
there,
I call her one?
cuss Gail
Can I call her one?
and get everybody riled up, he could sit down there and say, look, my peeps or my shizzle, my nizzle, whatever the fuck he got to say. He could do that same thing to say, hey, this is what we need to do to get this shit together. Who gonna ride with me? Okay, because it's a ride at that time.
And another thing is our neighborhoods, our own neighborhoods. Like you said, we got more millionaires in the hip hop community than ever before. Start investing in the places where you came from.
Charge Dr. Dre and Snoop with the West Coast. You could charge doggone Beyonce and Hov with all up top.
Okay, I heard that.
You take your ass.
We have to start investing in ourselves. Start investing instead of like, okay, if you come from poverty, right, and you want to be in the entertainment, no matter what you want to do, you want to be successful, right? Be successful, and you're that successful. And the whole thing is, oh, I want to get out the hood. That mindset needs to change. Don't get out the hood, change the hood. Make that hood be a place that you want to live. Because y'all know we all up in the same age group. When we were younger, our corner stores and all that stuff, they were black.
Right.
Everything was black.
Right.
Now we get the money. We leave the neighborhoods. I put it not just on the rappers and the entertainers, but you drug dealers who have come up and made a whole bunch of motherfucking money and fucked up all them goddamn neighborhoods, fucked up the people in the neighborhoods and all that shit. How about you go back and reinvest in that neighborhood? And the white people can come in and gentrify everything. When you was coming up and you was making that money, why the fuck did you buy all those abandoned buildings on the block?
Okay.
Make us have a pride about ourselves to be able to fight for things. And that's when you say it starts locally. You will have more pride about wanting your neighborhood and where you live to have better leaders and stuff like that if you have more pride in where you live. It's all run down, tore down and everything. Don't let them rich ass people who don't give a flying fuck about those messed up neighborhoods come in and gentrify it. Y'all go back and put money and stuff into them buildings. Make them goddamn neighborhoods be what they want to be. Make those places be a place of pride for black people to care about where they live, to get more involved. You will get more involved if you have more pride.
How about that? How about that? Okay, how about that?
Sorry for my soapbox.
That's the hottest shit I heard Nikki say all year.
Okay.
Shut the hell up.
Because Otis
I have my moments.
Otis had to leave and things. He was with us. He's Chicago's heavy diva out there. This is Otis Mack. He's in Chicago right now, and he's about to go on the air. So Chicago time is 9 to 11, and he's about to go on in about 15 minutes. So he had to go get ready for his show. That's 106.9 FM in Chicago. Yeah. And that nature. So if you're listening and want to go,
thanks for being with us, Otis. Thank you,
baby, honey. I love Otis, honey. He's y'all have to go check him out, y'all. Because when he's live, honey, Otis.
What the hell keep happening with my phone?
I have no clue, honey. Okay, no.
So first of all, your niece sidebar, your niece is upstairs talking about, well, is you gonna fry the chicken or not?
Okay.
What's wrong with her hands?
Miss Hungry.
I'm not eating no damn chicken that cold fried. Is you crazy?
That was right there. You let go of that cord. Cut the cord, mama.
She can bake. She can bake meat. Anything that need to go in the oven, she can season it really well and bake it very well.
Okay.
This fried chicken we talking about. I ain't playing well.
It says I don't want violence, but I don't want violence, but I'm
Everything that
afraid of it. That's all.
But I'm afraid of it. That's all. I don't want violence, but I'm afraid of it. That's all.
Okay.
Nobody wants violence.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I've got new approaches to the police. Like I've been pulled over not too long ago, right?
Oh,
And the fact that I'm unafraid of these crackers, and I said I'm unafraid of these crackers. It becomes my pullover stop for them be confusing because my window, I'm in laughter.
So how your pullover go, Red? Go take us through your stop.
Okay, well we got I get pulled over. On 75, pulled over. By the time he gets to my window, I'm cracking up laughing because he had absolutely not a fucking reason to pull me over. But the fact that he probably liked my car.
Right.
So here it is.
He was a fan.
So he pulled over, but the funny thing is when they stick their head in the window and they ask, they stick their head in the window, you been drinking tonight and everything, and they be like, they look like this. And I started laughing and I said, I'm not that guy, but somebody dying somewhere, officer.
Okay, how about that? How about that?
Go where the help is needed, sir.
He's looking at me like, what the fuck is so funny? Because I'm laughing. Because I'm like, why'd you stop me? He said, well, you were going kind of fast back there. I said, no, I couldn't have been. I'd have ran right through a truck. I was in traffic. No. Then he was just like, well, he wanted to see my license and all that crazy stuff. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, here he is. I'm steady. I'm cracking up laughing because he's like, what's funny? I'm like, okay, I just don't. You actually had no reason to pull me over, but I'm good. I'm cool with it. And have fun with it. It's fine. So before he walked off, he looks over at my passenger and goes, do you have a license or ID on you? So he started. Hold on. So he said. So my passenger said, I'm already laughing, right? So my passenger says, man, what the fuck you bothering me for, man? I'm not driving like that, right? So when he said it, I had a flashback to the video with Biggie and doggone Eddie Griffin in the car. Right?
What the fuck you messed up? I'm not driving.
Right, so when Eddie Griffin snapped on the police in the video, I started thinking about that immediately, and I started laughing harder. And then he started laughing. So the cop looking at us like, what the fuck? These niggas is laughing. Like, we're not concerned with you, bro. We're not these little railroads you fuck with. You just pulled over two educated ass niggas. Watch what you do.
Okay.
so yeah.
Remember that time when they pulled that district attorney over in Jersey, that black lady or something?
Yeah.
They got it together real quick. Everybody ain't to be fucked with, okay?
To his car. While he trying to run my shit, he didn't even make it to his car. So somebody down there told him, go find something to do. Go fuck yourself. What the fuck you doing? Like, leave a man alone.
Okay, right.
Yes. That's the wrong plate. And when you see it again, just keep on going.
Mind your fucking business there, bro.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong with you. So, Meech.
Yeah.
I don't want to, there was something else in the news.
What?
White lady in Central Park. The white lady in Central Park.
Okay, here we go.
Have y'all watched the video?
Me off.
Yeah, here we go. Come on.
Ice cream, you saw that?
Did you see the bitch get all hyped about? No. It's a black male, African American man harassing me.
Yeah. Threatening my life.
They took her dog.
And they fired her. Her job fired.
Yeah, she's gotten fired from her job or suspended or something, and they took the dog because the dog was a rescue.
Yeah. And yes. Well, oh, they took it because they said that she gave it back, but I didn't know they took
No,
it.
no, they took it.
The rescue dogs, they don't play about that shit.
Yeah, they don't play about that. And she basically was goddamn strangling the dog.
She was choking.
All the man asked her to do was put the dog on the leash because he was exercising.
Yeah.
That's all he asked her to do.
Yeah.
She was coming close to him. He said, "Don't approach me. Don't approach me."
But don't
you stop filming me. No, bitch, anybody stopping filming you.
Right. And then she got violent. Did you see how she almost reached for his camera?
Yeah, she ran up on him.
She was reaching for his camera and carrying on. And then she said,
Yep.
"Oh, well, I'm going to call the cops and tell them that you're harassing me."
That's because she drank her 45 drink that morning.
How about that?
Listen, let me tell you, and that's their problem. All of them been drinking that shit every morning. He need to press charges on her ass. I be like, I was in fear for my life, and now I got PTSD. I need to go see a psychiatrist. I'm scared to go outside. All I was doing was exercise, and now I can't even go outside and do my run or my bicycling or whatever the fuck he was doing. Let me tell you something, because you gotta start playing they shit. You gotta start playing they motherfucking game. I'd have called my goddamn therapist. Like, if I ain't had one, somebody got one. Give me your number to your therapist. You know, therapy is like this now. They doing it like this, Zoom meetings and shit like that. Listen, I was traumatized. I can't sleep. Now I think all these white people out to get me. I can't go over for a run. Let me tell you something.
How about that? How about
that? I came home and painted all my walls black because I couldn't stand
right.
Okay.
She was choking the dog. I thought she was going to put a noose around my neck. Let me tell you something. The one thing y'all want to do is play with a motherfucking screenwriter, okay? Because, bitch, the shit that get made up in my motherfucking head. As my mother passed down to me a long time ago, one of my thoughts will bust your whole motherfucking brain, okay? So please.
Right.
I cannot wait for a white person to do some crazy shit like that to me. Because, you know, I'm not going to go into Aunt Nikki. I'm going into Nicole Cherie Mayo Corsi, honey.
Oh, she done called the whole name.
Yeah, the whole alphabet.
I'm going all the way in. Y'all know this Gemini, honey. Hey, as my other daughter say, my Gemini's got Geminis. This ain't what you want to do, baby.
See?
I'm calling the doctor. First of all, I'm calling the police on your ass. And I'm going to wait because I am going to film it. I'm going to call the police when I leave the scene.
How about it?
Because I'm going to tell you that I'm afraid for my life because I'm sick of you motherfuckers trying to kill us. So now I'm scared. So I call and I file a report from home. See? And I'm showing you the video from home. And then I'm calling my doctor. I'm setting up an appointment. Because I already got PTSD, bitch. You done triggered it. And that's a fact.
Okay.
You done triggered it. And then after that, I'm calling the lawyer. Keep playing with me. White people don't understand shit except for when you fuck with their money.
Nikki, this is a good. I just thought about something with ice cream. You remember you took me to do that show? We went to
West Virginia.
West Virginia. That's right. We went to West Virginia.
Wheeling, West Virginia.
Okay, now
for white people.
Right. Okay, that's the point I'm trying to make. When we got there, we were there early. We wanted to get something to eat. I didn't see a nigga nowhere.
I was going to say, y'all was in West Virginia. Y'all wasn't scared?
I didn't see. We were walking around. We were like going to like trying to see what's going on. And I just I felt like that I was in a KKK movie. Like we was in a ghost town or something, you know what I'm saying? And they watched
and the Blues Brothers, remember the Blues Brothers when they went in?
I just felt like we weren't supposed to be there. So it's like, and he'll tell you he took me and put me on that stage, really the motherfucker cracked my cherry. That's what he did. I already know what he did. All right, you know what I'm saying? So, but I digressed. Okay.
And you've been stupid ever since. So.
But when I got out there, he'll tell you, I walked out into a room loaded with black people. When I walked out on the stage, but it was one white person, and it was the police officer at the door working, the sheriff off duty. So the first thing I said when I walked out there, I was like, "Where are you niggas living?"
You motherfuckers so rough.
And I looked at him, I said, the only brother I had in the whole building was the officer over there like that. And he started laughing away because he was a Masonic brother. So that's how we can connect.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing was, I said, the only brother I had in the building was him over there. We don't look alike. I was like, so that right there made me feel like, okay, you can't judge a book by its cover. We was in the town, you know what I'm saying? So the marketing was towards our people, but at the same time, one thing wrong, if we was some ignorant young fellas, we'd have been targeted up in that city.
And that's a lot of things that where I'm glad we have brothers like you guys who can talk to the younger generation. Like Ice Cream, I'll tell you, my boys for the most part are responsible young men. But the younger 22-year-old, because I have two, my stepson is 22 too, like that. My stepson is older than my younger son, but my 22-year-old is a fucking idiot. He's millennial to the motherfucking 10th, 19th, 18th power. Even though, like, the rest of I swear to you, the rest of my kids will say, well, what house did you grow up in? Because apparently, you wasn't learning the same that we was learning. He does not grasp the privileges that you have, but in the same token, which you don't have. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
And I swear to you, I was talking to him yesterday. Molly will hang up the phone on me in a minute because I'm 900 miles away. He never tried if I was in Philly. But he hang up the phone on me in a fucking minute. And as soon as I start digging in his ass, because I'm not the mom with the, oh, my child wouldn't never. No. You know your kids. You know your kids. And if you don't know your kids, that means you wasn't paying attention to the motherfuckers when they was growing up. Okay? I know what you're capable of. And I know that mentality that you have, like, and I'll tell you, Ice Cream, real quick, they locked my son up when he was 17. He had never been in trouble before in his life, but they locked him up, charged him as an adult, and put him right in prison for 2 years. My son did something stupid. He didn't hurt nobody, but you got charges that say 3 counts of aggravated assault, right? But them papers, nobody looks at them papers to see that you didn't fight nobody, you didn't touch nobody, you didn't hit nobody. It don't say that. My son fired a gun that did in the air. And a white girl said, he tried to kill us in Henry County, Georgia. So he went in my child and came back somebody else. So he's bitter and he don't listen. And it's not, I don't come from one of them families where there's no positive or all uneducated brothers and stuff like that. We got like a 50-50 split in my family. You know what I'm saying? One of my little brothers got two different master's degrees from Temple. You know, it's a lot of educated men or men that might not be, you know, that street shit. And his mentality is, if you ain't the street shit, he ain't trying to hear.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't know if they was dropping you on your head when me and your dad was at work. I don't know what the hell going on. But I like to applaud brothers who can speak to where at least somebody's child might hear it. Okay. It might not be my child today, and I pray to God that one of these days it is, or that you just look at one of your own damn. If he look at one of his own brothers and understand, okay, you know what I'm saying. But I don't let that deter me from trying to be a better person and trying to reach people, because I might not. I'm the person that'll say he ain't gonna listen to me, but he might listen to you. Okay. You might tell him the exact same shit that I said. He just don't want to hear it from me for whatever damn reason, because I'm his mom and he think I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. You know, and I tell him all the time, ain't nothing, these young guys need to understand, nothing these streets get you but jail and death.
Here's the thing.
You know, and we need the guys, we need men to stand up, and we need the men who have come out of it
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I like when those brothers come home from the penitentiary and they on the good path and they want to explain to these guys, this ain't what you want. We
Right.
need them to mix with the educated brothers. You know what I mean? Mix
But
them all together.
hold on, let me put a proviso there. Because when we say mixed with the educated brothers, we need for those of you with education to think that because you book smart, that their level of education is not up to par with you.
True.
Okay. Because
Understand. Come to a level of understanding so they could teach them all.
oftentimes we end up getting a button of heads because you think that because you got your degree from Morehouse or Harvard or Howard
Right.
or somebody that you are better than them because they serve time and whatever the case may be. But we have
Mm-hmm.
to understand when we talk about education, education is a broad umbrella.
Right.
And it has many separate compartments. And I am one who want to fight for prison reform. And
Yeah.
I want to fight for prisoners and all of that because I believe that they get a bad rap. Going back to the voting thing, there is no way. This is just across the board period, more than just the voting. There is no way that someone who has served their time and you say, I have done my time, I have paid my debt to society. There is
Mm-hmm.
no way that on this particular earth that I've paid my debt, but
I can't vote.
this
Hey,
what?
they
What?
fucking hold Minneapolis up right now. All the police cars are getting vandalized and everything as we speak right
Oh
now.
shit.
Oh wait, okay. Is that the news flash?
Right now.
Right now.
Fucking everything up.
Where?
Minneapolis, where the shit happened with the dude.
Okay, where they finna riot?
And today,
Bruh.
4 weeks later, the numbers continue to slowly improve.
Okay.
22 new cases and
opening up outdoor visitation for long-term care residents.
Those are a lot of young boys.
Wow.
Too. They're young. See
Like the police.
Thailand board.
Okay.
What y'all on? Fox 5? What y'all on?
No, that's Facebook.
That's it's Facebook.
They're accused of doing this.
I was on Facebook.
I know it. Here's the thing. I understand that people have an issue with what's going on, but there are better ways to handle this.
It's too late now.
That is not the way to handle
Oh my
this situation.
God.
That's going to cause even more problems. We're trying to resolve issues, not cause more.
We just talked about that. That's not the way to do it.
Everybody
You're
who
tearing up this.
right now.
And see, that's why
Wait. Yeah. Cole, we ain't putting that on you. He talking about I'm in Florida, not in Minneapolis.
Who said that?
Cole.
Oh.
It's on you.
you can't do that, y'all. It's just certain ways to go about doing stuff. Like everybody's so young, and that's why we always have that bad rep over here.
Yeah.
That's what I was just saying. We got to be able to reach these young guys.
This is a
They're not getting it.
This is a catch-22. It's a catch-22 because number one, the youth don't know how to exercise their voices yet. Okay, a lot of them, they don't know the power of the vote. They don't know what it is to be political and all that kind of stuff. So they don't know what that is. All they know.
But Meech,
what?
Meech, I'm gonna tell you why I think some of that problem is because some people, I'm gonna say, the people who are parents under us, right? They haven't taught their kids what our people had to go through. Because, like, when you got those kids that, when you get on the bus, you so rushed to go to the back of the bus, bitch. Do you know how fucking much our grandmothers and them had to fight so that you don't have to sit on the back of the goddamn bus?
Right.
There's a generation gap somewhere where these kids don't know the history of why you're able to do some of the stupid shit that you do so freely.
Right. Through that.
Out of school.
Well, they wasn't teaching most of the shit in school when we was there either.
Well, a lot of that is, you know, a lot of that is the disconnect between us as parents to the children, because a lot of, you know, we've had this conversation before about how parents so busy wanting to be their kids' friends and not want to be a parent. Okay. And so on top of that, in addition to that, then you have those who practically, you know, raise themselves because mama and daddy wasn't there for whatever reasons. Okay, it's a myriad. Okay,
Right.
so they end up raising themselves, and so now we're here because we have young folks that don't know the power of their voice or know how to actively use it in the way that's constructive. So this is a catch-22 because, to Cole's point, okay, yeah, they're going to get some attention, and they're going, but the attention that they're brandishing is not going to garner the positive results because a lot of babies gonna get hurt.
Right.
To get
Right.
hurt, okay? Because now when it's time to clean up and get some law and order into place, then they're coming out with the guns and the dogs and the whatevers. Okay.
Here come the tear gas. In a minute, we gonna see water hoses like back in the 50s and the 60s.
And that's not what this was supposed to have been. You know, have your outrage. You know, but let's understand something. But then, you know, at the same time,
They tired.
I'm gonna say this from this particular perspective. If they went after police cars and carried on, thank God they're not tearing up their own damn houses and shit like they usually
Yeah,
do.
I wanted to know that, Ray. Are they tearing up their own neighborhoods?
You know, so it's a catch-22 in it, and I don't. Huh?
They just attacking the police.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, and the fact that I say that so nonchalantly, I just want them to understand that you can be outraged. Now, do I think tearing up the police and stuff is smart? No, I don't. But
No.
I'm glad that they're not tearing up their own shit.
Right. So there's a way, and again, because he's going after police, the ones who are going to get upset about this is going to get hurt about it are the ones who we are saying that they need to speak up. You know, Cole said, wait a minute.
I'm gonna tell you though too. I ain't never seen nobody work that fast to fire the motherfuckers that quick.
No, because Cole is trying to justify himself. He said, I never said anything about Ryder. We never said that you did, Cole.
No, Cole, we didn't say you said that.
Goddamn feelings right now, baby, because see now all that hot talking that you were doing at the top of this damn thing is happening right now. And this is what we were trying to say before, as far as it's got to be organized. It just can't be hot talk, because now we got hot talk and we got hot action. Okay. And that's what happens when it's not constructive. So we didn't say you call for riot, and none of us said call, go out there and riot. We said protest. We didn't say riot. Okay.
But the kids are getting fed up, and then you got a bunch of young motherfuckers who don't care about their lives.
Exactly.
So you have that don't have a value because they haven't been taught the value of their life, or they don't believe that there's value on their life, and they're getting tired.
Right.
So they like, well, they was gonna kill me anyway. So fuck it. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna go out like this.
Okay. Okay, I'm stoned as fuck. Now, don't you blame it on the motherfucking marijuana.
Don't blame it on the weed.
Don't you blame it on the weed, goddammit. Shit, that's an easy cop-out. No, take your goddamn punishment. You know what the fuck it is that you said. And you know, as a
high and drunk motherfucker speak the truth.
A hot head, honey, yes. When you get hot and you get into your emotions and carrying on, you got to pull back so that it don't get out of control. Just like how we do with fighting and carrying on. You know, when you mad at somebody, you have to come out of it before you strike, because that first hit is out of your mind madness. You know, you have to pull back in order to correct yourself in order for this to go. Because I know listen, when I say all motherfucking bets are off, and it takes a while for me to get to that point. But damn it, when I'm there is no coming back. I don't give a fuck at that particular point. There is no coming back. So that's why you have to reel it in order to have some kind of, when you have to keep your mind and shit together. Okay. Right. You have to keep your mind together. He said, you ain't got this kind of weed, babies. He got the ooh wee.
Look, Mook probably got some.
Okay. Well, listen, people. Let me close with this because I was gonna make a big meets moment out of this, and I think I still will for Instagram.
Okay.
Here's the thing that upsets me, and we all know that the current administration is a subject that garners anger. At the same time, as a businessman, this is a flaw in how I see him as a businessman because everybody want to praise him for his business savvy.
Who? 45?
Yeah.
Every business he had went bankrupt.
And 7 times. How about that? He's filed for bankruptcy 7 times.
What? Get the hell out of
here. Here's where it is. Number one, under your leadership, you telling folks that we need to social distance and this, that, and the other. You're telling folks that you're going to open up the company, the world, and blah, 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 and all that, the country and this, that, and the other. You go to Michigan. You take a tour of the plant.
I'm sorry, Meech, I don't mean to cut you off. They showing it now on Fox 5.
Oh, okay. The damn
they out there, baby.
rules of the plant is to wear your mask. Everybody that comes through that motherfucking door is supposed to have a mask on.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
His stupid ass ain't never got one on.
Now, you have it in your pocket, and you claim that you put it on in the private area, okay, and then told reporters, oh, I have my mask. I just didn't want to put it on because I didn't want to give you the satisfaction of seeing me in it. That's what he said. Yeah.
What kind of dumbass shit is that?
Hold on.
When you see Nancy Pelosi walk up to that motherfucking podium, she got her mask on just loud and proud, honey. She pulls it down when she gets in front of the microphone.
This is where it fucks with me. Because when he showed his mask to the news, it was black. And it had the presidential seal on it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else, while we're sitting up here doing these kind of things, with the president's seal of that motherfucker, he could have sold that because all of his damn followers was going to want that mask.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been a product of merchandising that could have went toward the fucking economy, that could have went to go boost the economy, that could have went to go pay some of this debt off or whatever, because the folks would have bought the goddamn mask. But you didn't want
hell yeah.
Motherfucker. But you
we just said he's not no good businessman, so
this is with all of this. This is where I am. I am with all of this in the same way how do you not see this as a means of helping to flourish the country?
Because he's never had to work for none of that money. Remember, it was always given to him, so he don't understand.
See, and that's what pissed me off. And here's another thing, and then I'm gonna let us go. We were talking about social distancing and carrying on, and I'm gonna leave y'all this as a thought. They never said how they were going to regulate the social distancing. There are no fucking consequences. Okay. If you give folks tickets right now, the folks ain't hardly working or whatever, so they won't be able to pay the damn tickets off. You don't have enough cops out there to enforce the social distancing at all of these different places. So how were you supposed to regulate social distancing when you're trying to open up open up the country again? You can't. You can't. Okay. So now the whole idea of this was this essence of Nancy Reagan to just say no?
Wait.
Or was this a continuation of the current administration when he said, just tell them, stop it.
Just tell them to stop it.
Stop it. So now, stop it. Just
stop it. Just stop it.
So for all of you who out there who getting your life and carrying on, I live for you. Okay, do your thing, boo. Do your thing. If you're not gonna be safe, I can't fuck with you. And I think we had to look at this
that part.
We all have to look at this like we look at condoms, y'all. No glove, no love, honey.
Okay. I don't understand. I don't understand what the problem is. It's only a mask and some gloves. That's it.
I'm leaving this message for 45.
Okay, go ahead. What you leaving?
I'm message for 45. I'm gonna go ahead and just say it like this. Somebody gonna kill you, whether it's Corona or your Russian wife. But I promise you, it's gonna be the most quiet death in the world. We're not gonna hear about it. We're not gonna hear about how it happened. We're not gonna hear about what happened. They just gonna say, and they're not gonna be talking to us. They're gonna be talking to these crackers talking about it's a sad day in America.
And we gonna come on StreamYard and I'm gonna say we having a party.
It's gonna be his wife. She's gonna do it.
Yes, that's what I think. You know what? Blame it on the baby. Y'all say he had developmental issues. Let the baby do it. So that way, at least he ain't got to go to jail for it.
Okay, Cole said, "Yo, Big Red, that was funny, bro. Maybe a redneck will see this and drink his ass to death."
Something.
Okay.
Something.
Red so
He said this will spark a revolution, and the thing is, if this happens a few more times within a short time, we are fucked.
Not me. I'm talking.
Okay. It'll be the most champagne and drugs ever done. When that fucker is yes, I don't smoke weed or I barely drink, but guess what? I'ma twist one up that day. I don't know how to smoke, but I'ma figure it out. Some edibles or something.
Oh, edibles, honey, edibles. All right, everybody, let's do this. We're finna go to sign off, and
okay,
try to get back into the Okay, taking it to the streets with the Doobie Brothers over there, honey.
Taking it to the street, yes, come on. Remember what's happening when Rerun dropped the tape recorder when he was up there trying to bootleg the thing?
And look how we come to what it was illegal to do that shit back in the day, bringing in a tape recorder. Now you taping everything on your fucking phone. You ain't even
on your phone, honey. You get the whole damn concert live and in living color with everybody.
Okay.
Well, so, guys.
That there was that, honey. So everybody, honey, please share, like, and subscribe to all of us and carrying on. If you love us, tell a friend. If you hate us, tell an enemy. But do know there's one way, shape, style, fashion. I just bit my tongue. One way, shape, style, fashion. I don't know how. Shit, my damn grill is leaving me. Everything that I do will move forward. Everything that we do will move forward. All right. You may finish all of your crumpets, my darling, because the tea has been dished. And you've been dishing tea, darling. Yeah, Big Meat, Aunt Nikki, and the big guy ally, Big Red. All right. We'll see you guys again.
Good night, you guys.
Hey, kitty girl, Essie Marshall came in. We pretty ready to go, baby. Call me. Okay.
Good night, everybody. See y'all.
Out.